Welcome to the MMA Drama podcast, where you can get the latest news, rumors, gossips, and fight predictions. I'm Tony59, a podcaster that talks a lot of trash about the fight game, about the fighters. It doesn't fucking matter. And if you're ready, come and get this drama. What's going on, guys? Welcome to the show. Yeah, man. I just want to, get on this quick podcast. Just pull out my iPhone real quick and press record, man. Yeah, man. I just want to say, before I jump into the topic, UFC Vegas 41, Paulo Costa versus Marvin Vettori. The Italian Dream himself won via unanimous decision. It was a 5-round fight at the light heavyweight division. The opening rounds, man, Costa, man, he landed some hard inside leg kicks, a lot of body kicks, man. It was crazy. And then Vettori took it like a champ. And not only that, as the rounds went on, Costa was slowing down. He was gassing, but he rode it out all 5 rounds. So, much respect for both fighters, but Costa wasn't performing like the way he wanted to. And I think it's because he's fighting a lot heavier. He's not used to carrying a lot of weight. He used to fight at 185, and for whatever reason, he's not able to fight at 185. They both agreed to fight at 205. And, but, man, it's crazy. Both guys went all 5 rounds, 25 minutes. And, man, it was a great fight. And also, Alex Caceres, man, a.k.a. Bruce Leroy. He did his thing. He fought against Soo Wong Choi, and won. Alex Caceres got knocked down in the very first round, and he got kneed to the face when he was grounded. And but he's able to recover, came back, slipped in that rear naked choke, and got the victory. So congrats to Bruce Leroy. Yeah, man. So today's topic, man, I just want to talk about what I was watching today. I was watching the Fast and the Furious 9. Okay, Fast 9, F9, the Fast Saga, whatever you want to call it. And to my surprise, like, I knew John Cena, he's in the movie. They had Cardi B, fucking just showing up for like 5 seconds. And to my surprise, fucking Francis Ngannou was in the Fast and the Furious 9. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, holy shit. I didn't even know that. I was watching that and I saw Francis Ngannou playing one of the bad guys. You know what I'm saying? And he looks good on camera. He looks good playing this bad guy. I was like, shit. He was on like a couple scenes. He's his face was shown for probably a total of like 15 seconds or some shit. You know what I'm saying? And he had like a small dialogue. I don't know what he was speaking. He was speaking French or some shit. But yeah, man. Man, that was crazy. I'm glad Ngannou, man, he's going Hollywood. He's probably trying to do what GSP is doing, because GSP is Hollywood now, playing in these Marvel movies and shit. But yeah, man, I was like, holy shit, fucking Francis Ngannou, man, it's crazy. And it's crazy. Oh, speaking of that, Francis Ngannou is gonna be fighting Ciryl Gane, right? That's how you pronounce it, Ciryl Gane. Ciryl Gane, he's the heavyweight interim champ. Ngannou is the current undisputed heavyweight champ. And they're going to duke it out next year in 2020. I believe, in 2022. I believe it's, don't quote me on this, but I believe it's in January. Somewhere in January, maybe January 22nd. So, and then I think there's a couple other fights, co-main event. And some other fight. I gotta go back and check. But yeah, man, fucking Francis Ngannou was in Fast and the Furious 9. And when I was watching Fast and the Furious 9, I was like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna watch it, because I seen all the Fast and the Furious movie, and the first few was good. it talks about street racing, and all of a sudden, fucking like Fast 4, Fast 5, and Fast 6, all the way to now, they're like fucking superheroes now. Vin Diesel, all these other fuckers, like, what, Ludacris, Tyrese. They went from street racers to fucking CIA agents. Like, they went fucking from street racing to fucking saving the world. You know what I'm saying? It's like blowing up trains and helicopters and saving the world and shit. I'm like, what the fuck? But I watch it anyway because it's like, if you watch the first few, you just want to continue watching to know the story, right? Because there's always some sort of connection. And that's why I watch it, because I'd seen all of them, and it just got ridiculous. Probably on Fast and Furious 3 or 4, it just got ridiculous. And you got The Rock, like, you got fucking John Cena, like, you got all these other actors and celebrities, like how the fuck did street racing became like from street racing to fucking being superheroes, saving the world and shit? It's like, it was crazy. But I was watching that shit, and like I said, and Francis Ngannou, he fucking popped up. I was like, holy shit. It was cool. I'm glad I was able to see him there. My take on the movie, I don't know, man. It's like I said, it's just getting ridiculous, man. I know people love it. It's a fucking franchise movie, and people like franchises. And yeah, man, it's I don't know, man. Fucking Tyrese and Ludacris, they were fucking floating in space. Yes, in this movie, they were in this fucking Pontiac vehicle, and it had a fucking rocket attached to it and shot up in space and shit. They fucking shot up in space. So you got two fucking street racers. Now they're fucking astronauts. You know what I'm saying? It's like, what the fuck? They're fucking in space. I was like, I'm like, holy shit, this is getting ridiculous. It's fucking Fast and the Furious street racing to fucking spaceship racing or some shit now. You know what I mean? They're fucking astronauts now. I was like, holy shit, this is getting ridiculous. But I know that there's probably going to be one more Fast and the Furious, from what I heard. And, that's probably going to be the end of that saga. And, yeah, man, they're still paying respect and tribute to Paul Walker, in this film. So my take on this is, like, I watch it because, again, it's like one of those things, like, all right, since you watched the first 3, just fucking watch it, just get that shit over with. And it's the same thing like fucking Star Wars. All you guys out there who are fucking Star Wars fans, whatever. It's like, you fucking watch episode 1 to 6, and then you're like, oh shit, there's 3 more episodes that came out. All right, let's fucking watch that shit. And then you got a couple spin-offs. All right, let's fucking watch that shit. And then you got The Mandalorian. All right, fucking let's watch that shit. Because they're somehow related, connected. It's one of that shit, But, so Fast and the Furious is like that. But, yeah, man, going back to Francis Ngannou, the current UFC heavyweight champ, he did a fucking phenomenal performance, beat Stipe Miocic, knock him out, and now he's the fucking king of that division, And the thing is, man, the fucking UFC, man, they're not fucking promoting Stipe like the way they should, man. You know what I'm saying? Stipe is one of the greatest of all time, especially the greatest heavyweight of all time. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's fucking Stipe. Like, I want to see Stipe against fucking Fedor Emelianenko. Like, you know what I mean? I know Emelianenko passed his prime and all that shit. I'm just saying, like, man, imagine those two fight. Stipe is a fucking badass motherfucker. And he's not getting the credit and he's not getting the respect like he should. Yeah, he doesn't have that star power like John Jones or Conor McGregor and shit. You know what I'm saying? But he's a fucking real fighter. You know what I mean? He's a fucking badass. And he fucking demolished the heavyweight division. having the most title defenses, fighting the best of the best. He deserved the fucking Brock Lesnar fight. You know what I'm saying? He deserved this big money fight. And he deserved to fucking be, like I said, man, he's not getting the respect. And again, why is he not getting the trilogy fight against Ngannou? They want to set up Ngannou with John Jones. Well, John Jones can't pull through, right? Now they're moving on to Cyril Gane. Like, where the fuck is Stipe at? Like, they just fucking, like, forgot about him or some shit? You know what I mean? I was like, dude, Stipe can beat fucking Cyril Gane, that's what I'm saying. And why they're not making this happen? I'm pretty sure Stipe want to fucking fight. He want his vengeance against Ngannou. With all due respect, you know what I mean? He respect Ngannou. He just don't respect the UFC and how they're fucking playing him like that. You know what I'm saying? So, man, like I said, he's well undeserved, man. That's Stipe Miocic, man. And so they need to set that fight up. Francis Ngannou against Stipe Miocic 3. Make that shit happen. Make that shit happen before obviously if John Jones comes into the heavyweight division, that's gonna be a fucking huge fight against John Jones and Ngannou. You know what I'm saying? But when you're looking at the merit system, when you're looking at the rankings, when you're looking at what Stipe has accomplished, he fucking deserved the third fight with Francis Ngannou. You know what I'm saying? It only makes fucking sense. But again, the UFC is a business. It's a company that needs to make money. Okay? They need people to buy and pay for their views. Okay? That's how the company can make money. Because the UFC is now a public company. Okay? They're a fucking public company now. And you got all these investors that's putting their money into buying the stocks of the UFC. Well, the UFC's job is to get the investors a return on their money. All right? And so how are they going to do that? It's putting on the biggest fights, the biggest fighters, the fighters who has the biggest star power, okay? And partnering up with the biggest sponsors and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's a business. I get it, but I'm just saying, man, fucking dude, let Stipe fight. But they don't want to do that because what if Stipe beats Francis Ngannou? What if he fucking beats one of their fucking star powering fighters like Francis Ngannou? They don't want to do that. You see, the UFC, they probably want to capitalize Africa. All right? They want to fucking capitalize Africa. You got fucking Kamaru Usman, a Nigerian, and then you got Israel Adesanya, a Nigerian, okay? And then you got Francis Ngannou, who's what I don't know how to say it. He's from Cameroon. Okay? Yeah, so the UFC want to fucking capitalize the continent of Africa. They want to capitalize these countries, South Africa, Nigeria, okay? All these fucking African countries, like, so they need Francis Ngannou. They need Kamaru Usman. They need Israel Adesanya to do so. And what about Stipe? What about Stipe? I believe Stipe is, his ethnicity is Ukrainian. Okay, he's Ukrainian American, right? What about Stipe? They're not able to do that because fucking, like, what kind of star power Stipe has? You know what I'm saying? Like, he's in America. We got a lot of fucking star power in America already. It just, Stipe is missing that star power where the UFC really want to fucking put him up there and promote him. You know what I mean? And because people want to see fucking, I don't know what it is, man. They just want to see a guy like Mike Tyson. They want to see a guy like Conor McGregor. They want to see like a Manny Pacquiao, a Floyd Mayweather. They want to see these superstars. All right, that's what gets the eyeballs. That's what's gonna bring in the revenue into the UFC. You know what I'm saying? But me as a fucking fight fan and as a purist, dude, Stipe needs to fight Francis Ngannou for the third and final time. And again, I think the UFC is protecting Francis. You know what I'm saying? That's what they're doing. They're protecting Francis. It's like fucking Conor and fucking Nate Diaz. How come they're not fucking fighting for the third time? Because I believe the fucking UFC is protecting Conor. They don't want fucking Conor to lose. You know what I'm saying? It's the same thing. They don't want like Khabib and George St. Pierre. You know what I mean? You know, Khabib going undefeated, and when GSP wants to fight Khabib, well, the UFC doesn't want to make that happen. It's too high of a risk. You know what I'm saying? Because Khabib is making the UFC's money, and if they fucking throw George St. Pierre in there, and if fucking GSP beats Khabib, well, there you go. You just fucking lost your cash cow. You know what I'm saying? And it's the same thing with Stipe and Francis. If fucking Stipe knocks Francis Ngannou out, well, fuck, there you go, Africa. You know, you know, that's why with the Rose Namajunas and Zhang Weili, you know, Zhang Weili, dude, she got China on her back. You know what I'm saying? It's a huge fucking market for the UFC to really grow some talent in China. And the key is Zhang Weili. So if Zhang Weili continues to win and continues to stay a champ, because, you know, being a champ is more marketable than being a non-champ, you know. And so the UFC is really gonna protect their fighters and protect their key fighters, knowing that these key fighters can generate revenue for the company. So they're gonna fucking play chess. They're gonna play smart. They're gonna keep Francis away from Stipe. They want to match John Jones with Francis Ngannou. Okay, they're ready to do that. They don't want to match Conor McGregor with Nate Diaz because they're afraid Nate Diaz can win. You know, it's like one of those shit. They don't want to fucking match Khabib with GSP because they know GSP can win. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing. That's the thing there. So, but yeah, man, I just want to say, you know, Francis Ngannou, he fucking came a long way. You know, he has a great story. You know, go listen to his story on the Joe Rogan podcast when he was a guest there. Maybe you can find some YouTube videos about the hard life he had and in Africa and where he's from and his native country and how he left that country to find opportunity to find a better life, and now he's the fucking UFC heavyweight world champion, and now he's in fucking Hollywood with fucking Vin Diesel and shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, it's crazy. You know, it's crazy. But Francis Ngannou, man, he has some Mike Tyson scary knockout power, and that's what people want to see. This guy is vicious. He hits hard. He knocks people out. You know, people don't last in the fucking first round. Probably in the first minute or so, they don't last. Okay, that, you know, Dana White was fucking happy to acquire this guy. You know what I mean? Dana White was fucking happy. And you know, Francis Ngannou wasn't really that skilled. He just has tremendous, ridiculous strength and power. And now his last performance against Stipe, man, he looks pretty good. You know, he's more skilled, more technical, more patient. You know what I mean? His wrestling got better. And so yeah, that's the fight. Coming up next year in 2022, Francis Ngannou against Cyril Gane. You know, where the fuck is John Jones at? Where the fuck is John Jones? Let's put him in the picture in the heavyweight division. You know what I mean? The fucking heavyweight needs John Jones. The heavyweight division needs John Jones is fucking marketable. You know what I mean? He got fucking drama outside of the cage. You know what I'm saying? Like, he got some fucking drama. You know, whether it's with the cops, whether it's with drugs, whether it's with fucking partying or domestic violence, this motherfucker got some drama. You know what I'm saying? Like, put his ass into the heavyweight division, the spotlight is gonna be on that division. You know what I mean? And then you're gonna have Ngannou, you're gonna have fucking John Jones, Stipe somewhere, you know, in the mix. Imagine Brock Lesnar comes back. But fucking Brock Lesnar, you know, he's doing his thing in the WWE and shit. You know, the fucking heavyweight division, it's getting some eyeballs, you know. And that's what it is, man. So anyway, guys, listen, yeah, man. Francis Ngannou in Fast and the Furious 9 surprised the fuck out of me. But I was like, wow. Go make that money, bro. Go make that fucking money. You know what I mean? Go make that money. And continue to continue to fight. Continue to make money. Continue to get better. And again, guys, yeah, man. If you haven't seen Fast and the Furious 9, like I said, my take on it, it's all right. It's all right. You know, it's another chapter. It's all right. It's cool. You know. Anyways, man, I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your night. And if you find the MMA Drama podcast valuable and you wish to support this podcast, you can do so by going to anchor.fm/MMA Drama, and you can click on the support tab to make a small monthly donation. That will help sustain future episodes of MMA Drama, because I don't get paid. You know, I'm doing this because this is out of passion. This is something I like to do. I like to share content. I like to give out my opinions. I like to entertain people. And yeah, so I don't get paid for this shit. But maybe in the near future, maybe I'll get some sponsors. Maybe I'll get some beefs against these fight celebrities. I don't know. But as of right now, any donation is highly appreciative. Yeah, it means a lot to me. It just shows that you guys enjoy the fucking drama. All right, guys. Anyways, until next time, this is MMA Drama Podcast. I am Tony 59, and I am out.